Good to be back. It is good to be back. Let's just get everything set up here. And oh boy. Hey, Barb. Well, I have to tell you, got a lot of tickets here to scratch. Been a while. Feeling good. Feeling lucky. As you can see, we have a ton of tickets. I actually went live on, I think it was Sunday, late, and it was interesting. Not my normal crowd, but we did hit $100 winner, which is always a good way to come back. And I'm just happy to be here. Today is a great day. Kalissa, I have for you a number of wonderful numerific tickets. And we have that, oh, look at that. I have even more color crossword cash. So we have some really good things. I'd like to thank everybody. I am doing really much better. I had a ruptured appendix, emergency surgery at last Sunday morning at like 8 o'clock. I got to the hospital at 2 in the morning. By the time I had my CAT scan, the emergency room doctor came in and said, "Hey, I ain't no radiologist, but I've never seen an appendix that big." So I knew I was going in right away. I'd like to thank everybody for your support. That's really what makes a community. I had a wonderful message from, hi Patricia. I had a wonderful message from Mike, just a great guy, and just reached out to me, make sure that he hadn't seen me in a while, and it was just really nice to hear from him, and everybody else. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's kind of jump right into this. We have a lot of tickets. I am doing really great. Patricia, yep, I was in the hospital. Introvert, how are you? I'm doing very good, much better today. We were in the hospital for about 5 days. I know. Who the hell stays in the hospital for 5 days anymore? Me. I did. So we got a lot of tickets to do. We're going to start off with some easy stuff. I know. I saw, Barbara, you left. Thank you for leaving a comment. If you leave a comment, I get a notification right away. I had really crappy internet service in the hospital for those 5 days. I tried to get online, but I was just bushed. Anyway, I'd love to. Yeah, I know you guys are just fantastic. This is what the community is about, right? When somebody's down, you guys pick them up. We pick each other up, and just an unfortunate experience, but I'm really happy. I'm really happy I'm back. So this game is my lucky 13. That's my favorite number, my lucky number. We're gonna look for a 13 or a 2x. Now, this is only a $2 ticket. Um, Yeah, my notifications too kind of get screwed up. I wasn't really sure where I was half of that time, to be honest with you. And as we get older, when you go under that anesthesia, your intestines stop working, and mine did not reboot for a good 4 days. And I think they really just wanted me in the hospital for just to make sure that my intestines started working. So. It was 5 days, 5 freaking days in the hospital. Who the hell stays for 5 days in the hospital? Sabrine, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I did catch, Sabrine, I caught one of your recorded live streams. Wonderful. I'm so happy that you're online and you have like, I don't know, almost 200 subscribers. Oh, man. Yeah, I had the infection too. I had the infection. My whole appendix started to decompose. I was out of state. I had to drive like that for like 2 hours. Um, so looking for that 13 again. Lucky 13. The good news is I'm back. I'm on the mend. I got a boatload of tickets here to scratch. I'm just so happy to be back online and see all my family here, because really that's what you've become, my extended family. Um, So thanks everybody for that support. There is nothing here. I think we're gonna play a Calissa favorite. Since she's here, and I caught you, you caught me at the last minute on Sunday's live stream, and I was like, oh man, there she is. I was like, where is she? There she is. My favorite game, all of our game. We love this. Yeah, it happens. Hey, you know what? I got the appendix taken out, and I don't have to worry about that ever again. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we only have one of them. So it sucked. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a lot of pain. If anybody has been through that. Hey Donna, how are you? Welcome, Chef Donna. If anybody, actually, what I'd like to do here is grab Donna's. Let's see if I can find her. Let's see if I can just grab her URL. There we go. So this is Healthy Chef Donna. And as everybody probably knows, she is my sister. Love her very much. She is talk about supportive. This is her channel. Take a look and subscribe. We're trying to build up her channel. She has some right now. She's doing a lot of shorts, but yeah, take a look. It's really interesting. She's the one that actually helped me lose about 17 pounds. And so subscribe to her channel. Really interesting right now. Like I said, she's doing shorts more about health, healthy eating, healthy lifestyle, stuff like that. And please support her if you can. Subscribe to her channel. All right, so remember, this game is, we need to get each one of these in order to win the prize. So 60, 13, and a 31 to win there. If we don't have a 31, who really cares if there's a 13 or a 60? Yeah, Donna is really, she's amazing. She is a personal chef. She's a personal trainer. She's very much into the healthy lifestyle. Big into intermittent fasting, which is where I kind of learned about it, and it's just been fantastic. So I'm going to give everybody 30 seconds to take a look, and if you see, yeah, she gives healthy information, good ideas, talking about, you know, walking and about eggs and about cooking and color and all those fun things. So, yeah, we're looking for, take a look, everybody take a look, see if we have any winners here. Calissa, I know that you're one of the favorites here that enjoy this game. I'm going to give you 1 second to take a look. Yeah, introvert, yeah, it just sucked. Yeah. Yeah, Calissa, take a look on our channel. Very interesting. Good shit. Good stuff going on. All right. Okay, we're going to move on here. Anybody see any winners? Do we have any winners? Anybody see anything? We'll start off with 34. If we have the 9, 26, or 36 within any of our winning numbers, we win double that prize. Why isn't Donna... What? Keep going, Barbara. Hey, why isn't Donna... What? Oh, introvert. Oh, is that... I was like, I don't know. Why did I make a person named introvert a mod? I don't ever remember that, but... Oh, why isn't she... She's not a mod. I don't know if I trust her that much. Yeah, she should be a mod. She's on most of my live streams. All right, 34. Let's get some money here, guys. On Sunday, we hit a $100 winner. That was a fun one. We're looking for a 34, and I don't see one here. So we'll look for a 38, which I have right there. Yeah, we'll get her on. As soon as she does a couple of live streams and see how it works. She's still kind of new at it. No 37. Oh, she's on type 2 insulin now. You lost my appetite. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about type 2 diabetes. I was pre-diabetic and they put me on Repatha and lowered my cholesterol level. I think that's what it was about. 68 and a 13. 68, 69. I don't see a 68, so we're going to move on to 17. And I don't see a 17. I really miss UK Dave. I missed all of his live streams. He's probably pissed off at me. 13. I hope he's not. He's a good friend as well. Moving on to 28. I don't see anything but a crappy ticket. This is no 28. Doesn't matter if I have a 2 or a 51 because I don't have that 28. So we're going to move right to the 53. We have a 52 and a 54, of course. So we're going to move on to a 38, which we have. And then a 61, which we have. And then a 64, which we have a 54. So it doesn't matter about the 11, even though we have it. Oh, yeah. Goodness. Thanks for sharing, Barb. Hope everything turns out well. I am not that much into, I don't really know about diabetes too much or anything like that. I'm a computer guy. I don't see anything here, man. What a bummer. What a bummer. This is a fun card. Let me just show you how many winners that we have to cash in. All of these cards are winners. All of these cards are winners. This is from Sunday and pre-hospitalization. So just if anybody is just joining, I've been out of commission. I was in the hospital. I had a ruptured appendicitis, ruptured appendix, and I had a whole big mess inside my gut. We're looking for a 13 or a 2X on this, by the way. We hit quite a few of them on Sunday, so I'm not surprised if we don't see a few winners here. We hit, gosh, about $160 in winners. We had, I think we scratched off 15 cards and like 12 of them were winners. So hopefully we'll be able to reproduce that winning streak, but not on that card. Hey, listen, don't worry about it. We got a boatload of cards to go through here, kids. We got a boatload of cards to go through, so we're going to be online for about an hour and a half. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Sorry that I've been away. I obviously had no choice in the matter, but it's really good to be back. And thanks, everybody, for reaching out, posting a comment. Very nice of everybody. All right, for this ticket, this is a $5 20X ticket. We're looking for a 2, a 5, or a 20X. Obviously, that'll give us a multiplier. We're looking for the bonus cash. It needs to be inside this little symbol, and it is not there. So let's check this one, and it is not there. All right. Donna can help you in the UK. Doesn't matter where you are. The wonders of the internet. You're like our next door neighbor. And canned food is just food, just different combinations. Back to positive vibes. Where's Chantra? Is she online here? Did I miss Chantra? Him. Did I say her? Blood type is chocolate. Very good. Very good. Yeah, you watch a little bit of her videos. There are not a lot of them yet. Looking for a 23, 8, 27, 34. Not a lot of videos yet, but she's posting like one a day, right, Donna? 8, we have the 9. 36, we have a 34. We have a 31, a 14. Oh! 14. 19. But yeah, it really sucked. I'm so happy to be back. I was on like a liquid diet for 4 days, which included Italian ices, Jello, applesauce, chicken broth, and not much else. It was I lost a little bit of weight, which was actually okay. Not really the way I wanted to. I don't know what that means, Donna. When I engendered? Not yet. We just got online about 10 minutes ago. We've only done 3 scratch offs so far. Zane, it's Zane, I guess that's Zane. Not yet. We actually hit like so many on Sunday. I'm telling you, I've never hit so many winners. I mean, again, these are all winning tickets. These are all, some of them are freebies. Some of them are $10. We have $5, $40. We had a couple of $100 winners. So, yeah, we've been doing pretty good. As y'all could see, I'm back. I'm back and I'm badder than ever. All right, we're looking for a fish. I don't see a fish. So, oh, yep, I do see a fish. How many left? Oh gosh, I got about $500 worth then. I have about $500 worth of tickets. I don't know if we're gonna get through them. You know, part of my channel is, you know, is chit-chatting, and we don't always get through all of the tickets, but that's okay. That's why they make Thursdays. We're on live Tuesdays and Thursdays. 7 weeks in the hospital. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's a lot. I thought 5 days was a lot. Oh, 7 days, golly. So happy that you're better. Looking for the mermaid. Oh, there you go. What was this? The mermaid, which we got. All right, we're moving on to a ladder. Oh, look, we're doing pretty good on this ticket. I really hate these tickets because I can never read what the hell they are, but I can today. The lady. I don't see the lady. Yeah, thanks, Barbara. I'm so happy I'm better, too. So happy I'm better. The frog. Better and back to scratching. Yeah, it makes it even better. And just seeing everybody, I have to tell you, I really just missed talking to everybody. Part of the channel, part of my personality is just chit-chatting. Thanks, Miss Dean. I am feeling much better. Much, much better. Ticket number 22 will hit big. Ticket number 22. Oh my goodness, I have to go all the way to 22. Let's start out in like 6. The tree. And look at this. All we need is the cello. The cello would give us a $500. Now that would be a nice way to return back to the stream with a $500 win. We're looking for the rose. We have the rose right here. Wow. $30,000 if we get the flower pot. Let's, yes, let's go. Thank you, Misty. I appreciate you. I appreciate your thoughts. The picture. And the moon. Have the world. I'm so happy to be back. So happy. I was also like, you know, if I'm not home, how can I do a live stream? That's what was on my mind. How can I was going to try to do one from the hospital. All right, we got a free ticket here, y'all. We got a free ticket. That's the umbrella. And then the herring. All right. We'll take that. That's our first winner. It's a $3 winner, but it's a winner nevertheless. We'll take a $3 winner. Thank you. Hey, Ed. Hi, Edward. Everything is going really good. Thank you. I am okay. I was in the hospital for a little bit, but I'm back and I'm badder than ever. Back and we are badder than ever. Yeah, it sucked. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Actually, this almost killed me. The doctor said if I had a little more time, if I didn't come in so a couple more hours, I would have had sepsis. Which, if you're not familiar with that, that's like when your blood gets infected, and once that happens, it's really tough to kind of get get through that. I was on some heavy duty antibiotics, but we're done with that. Let's not talk about that anymore. I don't want to talk about good things. How's everybody have a good week? Did you win any big prizes? Anybody win any big prizes? Anything that I should know about? Yeah, I know. You never miss a live. Never miss a live. Hit that bell button. Hit that bell. Hit that bell. A lot of I's here. And a Y. Looking for a Y. This isn't my favorite ticket, but let me see if I can give it a little more room in the screen. I'm not a big crosswords guy, but this one, and we haven't had a winner on here either. I don't even know why I'm doing these. I think we just bought about a dozen of them. I'm looking for that G. Anybody see a G here? That's all I have. You won $10 on a $2 ticket. Hey, Rick. Hey, Barb. That is a pretty good return. I would say that's what, a 5x. You made $3. You spent 55 and you made 3. That's a win, man. That's a win. I'll take that win. If you went into the store with $55 and came out with 58, I would not be complaining. We all want to hit that winner. We all want to hit that claimer, right? But you got to take the small ones when they come. Got to take them small ones when they come. So listen here. If you get, here's the bonus. You see these colors. So if we hit a word, if we match all of the colors, we win purple 100, yellow we win 50, red we win 20. I'm sorry, blue we win 20, red we win 5. So looking for that R. Oh, you want to say number 22. Oh, okay. Give me a minute, Zane. Give me a minute and I will look. Give me a minute and I'll look and see if we have a 22. I'm going to tell you, out of all of these cards, I'm sure we have a 22 in here somewhere. We'll get to that in 1 minute. All right. Is this a Zen that I would know by any chance? Zane? Do I know you? I have a friend named Zen in Manhattan. Is that you? Any other C's? I don't see a C. See a C. CC. And a Z. And is Sabrine still on? Sabrine, I know that you were having a little difficulty scratching the tickets and trying to figure out a good method of capturing it on film. I'm wondering if you fixed that. Oh. Well, you know what? That's why I'm scratching. Thank you. Thanks, Ed. Yeah, I appreciate that. Here's a Z. Anybody see another Z? I love doing the live stream. One of my problems is I haven't been doing regular videos, so I've really been kind of banking on these live streams, and they've been pretty good. But I should be doing shorts as well, which I have really been not doing. Zachary. Hey Zachary, not yet. We only won $3 off a $3 ticket, a free ticket, but we haven't scratched off too many cards. We're looking for an E here, but we'll get a couple of winners, I'm sure. We hit a couple of good ones last week. I'm telling you, on Sunday when I came back, I was itching to get back online. At 9 o'clock, I said, let's do a quick live stream. And it was a very productive day. It was a very productive day. P at the bottom. Thank you. Thank you. P P on the bottom. Got a P in the bottom. Rick, how you doing? Rick, where are you coming in from, Rick? Where are you watching from? W. And a D. I see a D here. Do I see any other D? That's all I see. Almost like P in the bottle. Okay. I'm not sure how to manage that comment. An S. All right, here we go. We need that L. That L would really be fantastic. All right, a lot of S's here. A lot of S's for super. Super duper, glad to be back. Rick watching from the UK. Miss Dean from the UK. Is Dave here? Dave's from the UK too. Got a lot of UKers here. A U. All right, we need that E. So we need at least 3 words. We're looking for... Oh, did we get it? Oh, we got the E. Okay, we have 1 winner here. Oh, we'll have 1 winner here so far. Anybody see another U? No. Yeah, we hit the 1,000 mark. 1,045, I think we said, something like that, which is really great considering I wasn't around last week due to being in that damn hospital. An X? Who the hell uses an X? They have the Z. Come on, N. They're not going to give me diddly squat on this ticket. Okay, that's number 2. 1 more wins $5. 1 more wins $5. We really, if that L. I'm in New Jersey. I was in Hunterdon Medical Center, which is in like Flemington. There's that L. We were looking for that word. 1, 2, 3. So at least we got $5. All right. Do we have the M or a B? No. L. Ooh, that T would be nice. If we get that T, we can bump this up to $10. L. There's 2 N's. N. You're right, there is. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Yep. That is a 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a $10 winner right now. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Are you familiar with Jersey at all? Whoever asked me that question? You live by Hackensack. Oh, yeah. T. Yeah, that's actually a Hackensack Medical. That's a really good hospital. I almost went, I was on my way from the Poconos. Oh, look at this. We got another winner. We have another winner. That's 4. That's a 4, right? If we got 5, you said 5 words? What did I miss? Then I got the T. What did I miss? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5. Oh, you got it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just do a quick lottery scan and double check that we got how many winners we have here. All right. Let me just go to my Lotto app and do a quick scan of this. This was a nice card. This was a nice card. Check my ticket. And this is a $10 winner. All right, we'll take it. $10 win. That's our second win today. $10 winner here. We take that. We'll take $10. We'll take $10. This is a $5 card. So that's a 2x. We like 2x. We like 10x, but we'll take 2x. All right, daily cash. Guys, we have a ton of cards to go through. I'm trying to keep my eye on the ticket 22. All right, let's see. 70s. These are in the 70s. Let's take a look here. Zen wants a card that says 22 on it. 134, 135. We have a, oh, how about a 19? Hold on. 19, 20, 21. And of course, there's 18. Damn it. So close then. Let's see. There's a 1, a 2. Yeah, 4 words. I got it. I got it, Zach. It was a $10 win. I just scanned it in. It looks like it's 5. It looks like it's a 5, but... Oh, yeah, thank you. So, sorry, I'm not on. Do we have somebody wreaking havoc here? Fortnite guy. Hey, Fortnite, take it easy, would you? I'm going to give you one more chance before I ban you. We don't want to ban anybody just because they made one silly mistake. You got a 21. I know, 21. Out of all of these cards, one would think that I would have one 22. 18, 19, 66. Zen wants card number 22. 85, 11. Hold on, we might have 11 more in here. 14, 15. I don't think so. Not there. We have 51. Golly. Then we don't have 25, 24, 27. No. All right, then. So I don't have one that says 22, but I have one that says 21. So we're going to do 21 just for you. This is a sizzling hot 7. If you remember, we won $500 on the big sister of this called the Mega Hot 7. So what we're looking for here, pretty simple. We like the money bag, wins double. The 7 wins that prize instantly, and sizzling will give us 50. We hit this on the Mega, which paid 500. We actually hit it twice. 2 times we've hit this on the big sister. Not on this card. Let's take a look and see if we can have some instant gratification here. We have a 33, a 34, a 22, a 24, and a 13. Yep, 21 it is then. 21 it is. That's what we're going to work on. Oh, yeah, I miss a couple. That's okay. I'm not banning him for saying that I'm blind. I missed something. Part of my channel is missing these, so you can call me out on it. I mean, that's part of the audience participation. Listen, I don't let any card go into the garbage without double checking. So, of course, 32, 33, 34. So yeah, you can say that. That's not offensive to me. I am sometimes blind. Sometimes I'm dumb too. And if you think this is bad, take a look. Hey, man, take a look at some of the older ones, Fortnite. I really screwed up a lot. But, you know, we get better. What happens is you get into the ramble and you don't really pay attention. You just start scratching and you don't really realize that you missed a few. This is why the audience is so great. Yeah. Yeah, you got it, Patricia. You got it, Patricia. Let me make you a mod. I'm going to give you, I'm going to make you a standard mod for right now. Yep, you want to scratch prizes first? Yep, yep. We'll do that next. We'll do some hunting. 23, we have the 24, 15, 29, and a 20. There's a lot of nothing here. But we have plenty of more cards. Holy cow, Ron. Are you addicted to this crap? I am not addicted. Yeah, you got it. Yep. I am not addicted. I am just committed. I'm just committed to enjoying a good time, entertaining you guys. All right, what we're going to do here is we're going to look for the prize. We're going to start out with the prize first. We're going to do some prize hunting. Do you think that we should start low to high or high to low? Low to high or high to low? Oop. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Too bad this isn't match threes, right? All right, high to low. There you go. Well, I made you it already, Patricia. So. You're wonderful. Symbol hunt, that's what you call it. Twizid Scratcher. You sound like you're part of the community. If you I'm sorry, I screwed that whole name up, but if you subscribe to my channel, I will subscribe back to you. All right, so let's take a look at some of our numbers. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to start off at high, number $200,000, and there's a 4, and of course we have a 5. Could you imagine if we hit 200,000 on a live stream? Oh man, I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably end a live stream and then freak out, and then I'd call my wife and say, "Don't come home." No, I'm just joking. I would never say that. My wife actually spent 48 hours up with me in the hospital. Twister. Oh, it's Twister. Okay. Oh, okay, good. Well, you can still subscribe. You can still subscribe. Always looking for more subscribers. All right, what do we got here? We are looking at now the $2,000. $2,000, we have a 1. That doesn't help. And then we have a 1, 250. 250 is a 3. We have a 30. Twisted. Ed 19. 19's a nice number. It would have been a great number. Everybody say hello to Twisted. Everybody say hello to Twisted. All right, we're going for 250, right? 250. Come on, baby. 16. We don't have a 16. I think we're at the 150 mark. Come on, baby. Wouldn't it just be wonderful to hit one of these occasionally? Yeah, well, I try to do $500. I try to have $500 worth of tickets for you. Not that I ever scratch all $500. You know I don't. And it's not that I'm even trying not to. You know, I try to do this for 2 hours twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And, you know, with the jibber jabbering, 12. We never get through all the cards, but that's fine because, you know, it just gives us another opportunity the next time. 29, I screwed up. I should have hit that one. 29, I have the 30. 39, of course. $50 is a 28. $10 is a 38 and a 25. And remember, you know, all of these tickets, every ticket that I scratch off, I always am checking. In New Jersey, we have the $1 Million Replay. So when we scan the ticket, it tells us, and that's only for losing tickets. So if it's a winning ticket, it tells us that it's not valid to enter into the $1 Million drawing. And that's how I double check my numbers. That's how I double check my numbers. Double cash. This is a fun game. 2 ways to win. The normal way, and then we're going to look at the prizes and match 3 like prizes, and we'll win that prize. I'd like to thank everybody for jumping in. I am Ron. You're watching Scratch Off Chronicles. It's been like a whole week since I've been online. I had some surgery, some emergency surgery that just sucked. But I'm back, healthy, feeling good, scratching off like a demon. Nothing here. We had the 1, we had the 2. We're looking for 3 like prizes here. 3 like prizes wins the prize. There's Sabrine. She's back. Sabrine, I was just saying I saw that you were having some difficulty holding the card and scratching because you had your phone stand right here, and it was actually kind of hindering. What I suggest that you do is you get one of the phone mounts that you can put, a mount that you can put on the side of your table, and my mount is over on that side, so I have some freedom to work, and I think it just comes with with being online and figuring it out. Two $500. We're looking for 3 of a kind here. $10. 1, 2. And Sabrina, if you can do that, after a couple, you'll figure it out. You'll be like, I think I paid $5 for this stand. To be honest with you, it's well worth the money. Yeah. Oh, you just got to type. Yeah, we need one more 10. I know. I actually like this card. I say that I don't like these lower denominations, but I mean lately I got a boatload of them. Hey, this is a new card we haven't played yet. Let's try this. I've never played it. We bought, I don't know, like a half dozen of them. Let's take a look. Yeah, the tripod is a huge help. I also have something like this, which stands up, and you can mount your phone right here. But then you're kind of working in between. It's a little bit of a pain in the neck. The tripod is definitely the best way to go. At least that's what I've seen. Also, get yourself a decent mic. I think I bought the Yeti mic from online. And it cost maybe $100. But it's really a great... the bad thing about it is it picks up everything. So you can't do anything without it picking it up. Win up to 200,000. Match any of your numbers to the winning numbers. Reveal the money bag, and you win that prize. Reveal a plus symbol. Add $10 to the prize. Reveal a double plus and add 20. Huh. Okay. This is a new card for us. We haven't played this one yet. See how this goes. 15 chances to win. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. You don't need to see the instructions. I think you all get it. Number is 17. 19 is our friend Princess Scratcher's number. It's a good number. Yeah, I'm a 13 guy. I'm a 6 guy too. I like 6. It's actually, my birthday is 6/13. That's not a reason why I like them. Just always was a 13 guy. Yeah, my birthday's coming up soon. Can't believe it's May. Can you believe that? Oh, sorry. It would help if we scratch the numbers off, guys, right? It would help if we scratch the numbers off. Not paying attention. Not paying attention here. This card, yeah. Let's go. 1/7/1922. I don't think I have any of those card numbers. 13, 1, 34, and a 25. We have a 27, 37, 40. We have a 31. We have a 34 there. We're looking for a plus, a double plus, or a number. 13, 1, 34, or 25. I have a 19. Oh, your ticket. What? There it is. You have a 19, bro. Are you talking about, Zen, are you talking about a card number 19? Oh, card number 19. Okay. Ticket, yeah. 13. I don't see 13 here. That's my lucky number. 23 to 25, 38, 34. We have an 11. We have a 6. We have a 29, a lot of nothing, a 39, and a 2. Well, that wasn't any fun. Let's try that again. I think there was a mistake. Let's try that again. I mean, we only had a half dozen of these cards. We have about $500 worth of scratch off tickets. We're going to try to get through quite a few of them. If we don't, we'll see you on Thursday. My normal scratch off time is Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, or until my wife gets home and starts yelling at me. And she will. Let's see, 20. We have 18, 24, 35, and a 14. We're looking for a money bag, a plus symbol, or a double plus. 14. So let's bang through this real quick. We have a 2, which is nothing. We have a 31. We have a 35. There's a 25, and we have a 24. There's your 14. Let's see if it's a winner. We have a 7, which is nothing. We have a 10, which is nothing, and a 16. And a 12. Come on, baby. 35. We have a 33. We have a 14. That's a 4. 19. We have an 18. We're going to play this game again. 38. 32. And a 23. We had the 24. Well, this has not been very productive. We should try one more just to make sure it's not Ron. Let's make sure it's not me and it's the card. This is ticket number 54, a 34, a 31, a 4, and a 24. Let me just take a look at the comments before you start yelling at me that I'm not looking at the comments. Oh, everybody's lucky number. Son of a biscuit eater. Son of a biscuit eater. We have a 20. We have a 1. A 31. We have a winner. We have a winner. 31 is a winner. All right, let's see what else we do. We have a 9. A 3. We have a 4. We have a 23. We have the 24. We have a 7. We have an 11, a 12, 27, a 33. There's that 34. We have a 26. So we have a winner here. All right, we have another winner. 14 and a 22. We have another winner here. Let's see. This is a $5 card. 31. Let me just make sure that I am checking out the live chat. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. I have not been online for a couple of days. It's been a week. I was in the hospital, feeling much better. We have a winner right here. We're going to take a look here. Please, don't be a freebie. Yeah, it's a freebie. All right. It's a $5 win. We'll take this as a $5 win. It's a $5 win. We're going to add that to the pack here. The good thing is all of these cards are winners. All of these cards are winners. We haven't cashed them in yet. We probably have a couple of $100. Probably have a couple of $100. This is a nice $100 win. Look at all those. This was a nice card. Another biscuit eater. So I think what we'll wind up doing is cashing in and getting some, I like the $20 tickets. So let's see. Sizzling Hot 7 or Lotteria Grande. Thanks, Ed. Yeah. Hey, man. Yeah, it's been a while since we hit $100 winner, so it was a really good Sunday. We scratched off like 17 cards, something like that, 20 cards, and like 14 of them were winners. It was an outstanding session on Sunday. I jumped in at 9 o'clock at night. I didn't have my regular crowd, but I was just dying to get back online because I hadn't seen you guys in a long time. We'll do the Lotteria in a minute. Lotteria Don Clemente. 36, 24, 18, and a 6. We're looking for that money bag. We're looking for a 7, or we're looking for sizzling. No more biscuit eating. We're looking for some gravy. We're looking for the gravy. 32, 35. So how did everybody do last week? Did anybody have any big winners? Tell me a good story about a big lottery scratch winner. That would be really nice. 13. Come on, baby. 10, 22, a 33. We have a 35 and a 16. A lot of nothing. We have a lot of nothing here. And again, I'm not surprised because we had so many winners on Sunday. I mean, literally had like every freaking card was a winner. This is my lucky card. This is a 13. It's only a $2 ticket, so don't expect much from here. And really, the reason why I bought it is just because it was 13. I didn't even look at the odds. And you know me, I'm definitely the odds guy. I like to look at them. But I figured it was my lucky number, and I bought 20 of them. We went through quite a few of them so far during the last few scratching sessions. And this is going to provide us with a lot of hopes but no dreams. A lot of hope, but no dream, right? There you go. Let's do it again. One more time. We're looking for a 13 here, or a 2x. 13 or a 2x. Let's see what we can do here. $50 on a $5 ticket. That's a 10x. That's great. 4 months ago, that's good. I hope that you did something good with that money. Like maybe go out for a nice dinner, take your girlfriend or boyfriend out. The way the prices are nowadays, you need to have a claimer to go out for a nice dinner. It's ridiculous how much money. I've been spending way too much money on DoorDash. I have to tell you. That DoorDash makes ordering food just too damn easy. All right. Lotteria Don Clemente. Everybody likes this card. I should like it more. Really would love to get a diagonal at 30K, huh? That would be like the bee's knees. All right, so we're going to match all 4 symbols. Here we go. We have the moon, and we have a moon. Starting off solid. Is that because I was in the hospital, Barbara? I can do whatever I want. I'm making up for it. Let's see. I'm looking for a deer. Looking for a deer. It's a really nice one, Zen. Yeah, I mean, I earned it only because I ate a clear diet for 4 days. My stupid stomach didn't want to reboot after my surgery, which kind of sucked. Like, if it rebooted a little quicker, I probably would have been out a little quicker. But as you get older, listen, getting older sucks, but I guess it's better than the alternative, right? I'm looking for a herring. Jeez, I don't see anything. Yep, Jello and broth. Jello and broth. And lemon Italian ices. Like the hospital must have gotten a deal on lemon ices because there was plenty of them. Pear. Glad to be back. Glad to be back. The funny thing is, you know, I came home and I was like, I probably didn't eat that whole day because like I was just tired. I just wanted to go to sleep, and you know, you don't get the best sleep in the hospital. But although they were definitely comfortable beds, I was very surprised. Looking for a frog. Got the frog. All right, we have a little bit on each line here. We have a little bit on each line. We just won a free ticket before. Looking for a boot. All right, we're looking for a hand for a $20 win here, guys. We're looking for the hand. Can you guys see okay? Am I in screen? I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be back. The fish. Fish. All right, two more. Come on, we can do this. A shrimp. Shrimper. Looking for a hand. Looking for a hand. Arrows. I don't think so. Oh, looking for the rooster will give us a $5 win. The musician. That's a lot of nothing. Yeah, I know. Ed, from your lips to God's ears. Now is the time for a big win. All right. So look how old this ticket is, right? This is from the winter. But there's still two $10,000 prizes, I believe. Or at least there were when before I went into the hospital. That's why we bought these. They're only $2 tickets. I think we bought 40 of them. We're looking for, I love this, either a mitten or burr. That's right. We're looking for burr. That's funny. So not many of these tickets still around, but I did notice that there was some major prizes still available. We're looking for a mitten or the word burr. Burr will give us a 50. Please be a winner. Tired of scratching losers. Tired of scratching losers, but it looks like this is not going to help us out here. Garbage. Let's try it one more time. Same deal. Try it again. Hey, and so we have 61 people in the audience on the stream. Thank you guys. Thank you girls. Thank you everybody. Please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. If you like the content, you like that I'm back. I like that I'm back. Do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Always looking for more subscribers. If you like today's stream, hit that like button. All you need to do is double tap your screen. That's it. Is there anything anybody wants to talk about? Oh, there's Mike. There he is. Welcome, Mike. Welcome back. Nice to catch up with you. I was just saying that, Mike, out of all the people in the community, you're the one that reached out to me by text. You're probably the only one who has my phone number. But it was so nice to hear from you and that you told the community I was out for a while. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. You're a really good friend, and thank you. And Mike, he's been texting me. Yeah, I got this winner. Yeah, I got this winner. And I was feeling so crappy that I wasn't able to scratch, and he's scratching off these winners. But hey, you know what? A winner is a winner. Whether I'm online or not, it's still a winner. What is that, an iPhone? It's the weirdest symbols here. So if you get a yellow or a blue like this, and it's a winner, you win 2 or 5x. One of the newer games out here, Lightning, and we have a controller, and we have some bowling pins, and a strawberry, and a bulletproof vest. I don't really know what that is. I'm going to call it a bulletproof vest. A pair of sunglasses, and a Big Mac, and a shiny rainbow, and the world, and a lot of nothing. This is a fun card, but it hasn't really been paying. Let's try it again. We bought I think we bought a dozen of these. I have 2 left. Let's bang these out. 22 likes. Thank you all for liking the channel, liking the stream. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Always looking for more subscribers. I think what we're going to do here is maybe try to do a giveaway. Yeah, Mike. Oh, man. Yeah, Mike is fantastic. Please be a winner. Please be a winner tonight. All right. Again, if we hit the yellow, we have 2x. If we hit the blue, we have a 5x. Handbag. There's a blue world, which doesn't give us anything. We have a sneaker, which is garbage. We have another bulletproof vest. Are they trying to tell us something here? We have a half-eaten apple, and it looks like an old 240Z. Remember those? The Nissan? Datsun. It was a Datsun before it was a Nissan. We have a cone. I'm looking for that blue box. We have a lightning. We have a watermelon. We have a shirt in blue. Nope. with another controller, a slice of pizza, another strawberry, and a boombox. How old am I calling this a boombox? Does anybody here remember a boombox? Or am I that old? The jacket thing. Yeah, I call it a bulletproof vest. Who here remembers a boombox? Remember all of those batteries you had to put in them? Going down to the schoolyard, playing basketball, listening to some music on your cassette player that had the D-size batteries, and it wasn't one, it was like 8. That alone probably weighed 5 pounds. 5 pounds of batteries. Those were the days. We have a camera, one sneaker, a purse, a Big Mac. Well, if we can get, there's that bulletproof vest. Yeah. Yeah, you were cool, Mike. He was just showing me winners. He probably picked them out of the garbage and just said, "Hey, look, Ron, it's a winner." I was just so under so many drugs, to be honest with you, that I probably wouldn't have even noticed. But yeah, he definitely kept my spirits, Mike. You definitely kept my spirits up, for sure. For sure. Thank you for that. There's a regular jacket. This looks like a varsity jacket. I don't know if you guys still do that. Walkman. Yes, the Walkman. That was a turning point. Remember the earbuds? They weren't earbuds. They were just kind of like they were earphones. They were speakers on a stick, practically. Man, we're showing our age, Barbara. Patricia, sorry. Yeah. We had the Walkman. I remember my first CD player. My first CD was The Cure. And my friend gave me the CD player. He had a lot of money. And his parents used to go on holiday and leave him with a checkbook. And we spent a lot of their money. Yeah. Yeah, no stitches. All my well, I mean, I'm sure I have some stitches internal, 16 and a 14, but no external stitches. I had a drain that was in the side of my body. That was gross, but that was just one stitch. 10. A lot of nothing here, guys. A lot of nothing. 15. We have a 14 and a 16, of course. All right. Remember, this one we have to check. First MP3 player. Hey, Danielle. First MP3 player. I think my first MP3 player. Oh, free ticket. Oh, but I think we need 3 of them, right? I think we're going to win a free ticket here, guys. I think we're going to win a free ticket. There you go. 3 of a kind. That's a free ticket. That's a win. We'll take that as a win. I'd like to do the $20,000 as a win, but, beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, the first MP3 player, let's see, probably was the iPod. Probably was an iPod. This is a $2 win. It was a pink one. I remember my first pager. Oh, my God. Pagers. Right. I forgot about pagers. Yeah. I got into a fight with my friend who had a pager, and all night long I would just send him random numbers. It just pissed him off. I think by the next morning he actually returned the pager. All right, guys, you know how to play this. First cell phone was Nextel. Oh. Well, okay, Moses. That's fine. Well, how do you know Danielle? Yeah, the pagers. I remember. Oh, yeah. My parents were pissed when I got a pager. My dad. He's like, what are you doing with... What do you need a pager for? And he was absolutely right. What did I need a pager for at 13 or 14? I was probably a little older than that when pagers came out. All right, we're going to scratch all of these numbers Then I'm going to give you 30 seconds to look at the card, see if we have any winners. Then we're going to review the card together. One of my favorite cards. I know Calissa likes this. This is a good audience participation game. So here we go. I know you can't see the prizes. That's fine, because that's not what you're looking for. We're looking for to match all of the numbers across, right? So if I have a 53 and a 60, I win the prize. If I have all of these, I win the prize. So only doctors and lawyers. Is that a fact? Original name for the Walkman was called Carry Soundabout? Who remembers payphone? I do, sure. Sure. Calling up a beeper on the payphone. For sure. For sure. I remember, is Healthy Chef Donna still on? I remember one of her boyfriends brought one of the first mobile phones. It was like it was the brick. That's what they called it. Nothing, Calissa? Really? Damn it. Calissa's really good at this. Rotary phones. I actually have a rotary phone in my basement. Obviously, it's not hooked up, but it's still on the wall up in PA. All right, 13. Looking for 13, and I don't see one. Looking for 53. By the way, if 59, 23, or 9 come out in the winning line, we win double that prize. No 53. Because I don't have a 53, I don't even care that I have a 60 because I need that 53 to win. 65, there is a 6-5, and looking for a 2, we have a 3 and a 9. 27, we have a 27, looking for a 33. We have a 32 and a 35. There's the 33. Now we're looking for a 15. Looking for a 15, and we do not have it. 35, there's a 35 and a 32, 132, looking for a 29. Ooh, nada. 20, no 20, doesn't even bother to go. What is that standing at the wall, bouncing the cord off the wall? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I just remember how the cord would always get like tangled up, and you'd have to walk with your phone, your headset to untangle it because it got all wrapped up. I used to wrap it. Oh, what am I doing here? I used to wrap it around my arm. Just remember, my teacher calling. I remember that phone. And I remember having to hand it off to my parents. This is back in the day when teachers would call your house to tell you parents how much trouble you were. I was not a very good student. I was not a good student. 20, looking for a 20. We have the 21. Nothing there. 25, looking for a 25. Times have changed. Oh, it's Rosebud. Hey, there you are. Hey, Rosebud. Collect call. Yes. Yes, yes. Pick me up, right. Before the operator says, will you accept? That's right. That's great. Hey, RJ and Mike. Welcome. Welcome, 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 RJ and Mike. Rosebud's nice to see you. Pamela. Yeah, we all did that, Barb. We all did that. Hey, Mom, pick me up. I'm at the bowling alley. If you can reach that. If you can get that much out. Remember when my mom used to drop me off at the local bowling alley, and then all of the local kids, we didn't live around there. There was another area. Let's do this one more time. And we used to always get into fights there. I used to get my ass kicked. At the bowling alley. Then we had a roller rink. Who remembers going to a roller rink? You're putting on your stinky rental skates and dancing to the music. when I first started smoking cigarettes. That was probably the worst part of it. All right, here's our numbers. We got to match them all. Remember, we got to match them all on the line to win. My kids have no clue. They struggle. Yeah, they'd have no idea. No microwave. I did, yeah. So I did the rollerblading when it came out. I lived in Hoboken, and I went to school in Manhattan in New York City. I think I might have had the rollerblades in college. Yeah. All right, gonna give you 30 seconds to look at this. I remember when we got a microwave. We got a microwave from my grandparents. Yeah. Now I'm too old. Now if I fall, I break things. We don't need that. We don't need that. I try to not put myself in those positions. Really, Calissa? Already you did that? 34, nothing. 41, no. 27, no. 52. Jeez Louise, 53. 69, there's a 6-9. 52, which we said no. 16, we have a 16. We have a 46. We have a 46, looking for a 5-7. 5-7, we have a 5-9. 6-7. We do not have a 67. 59, no win, nothing. Thanks. Yep, that's what I like about this game. Nothing, I believe you. Well, if I believed you, then I wouldn't keep on scratching. All right, there you go. All right, guys, how's everybody doing out there? So good to be back. So good to be back. I haven't been online in a week. I missed everybody. I really did. Catch your own food. Living off the land. I never did that. I never had to do that. But I followed the Grateful Dead for many years, so I've eaten my share of parking lot grilled cheese sandwiches, that's for sure. First microwave, we tried 2 repop popcorn bag to make unpopped kernels with a clothespin. Jimmy, I'm trying, Jimmy. I'm trying. I'm trying. The gods are not with me today. But I understand. The reason why is we won so many on Sunday. We won so many. We probably won 3/4 of the tickets that we scratched. So I'm not surprised. These are some leftover tickets. There are some new ones that I put in here. There's a 5, 29, and 19. But I'm not surprised that I'm not winning as much today. 14, 18. We got that 19. We have an 11. Patricia says 4. That's your lucky number. And then we have a 6. I still need to get some scratch off coins. I think I've subscribed to a couple of people. I'm not really sure. I think Scratching for Jackpots, I think I'm a member of. I think I was supposed to get a coin. I'm not really sure. Jimmy, I'm trying to win some money here, but the gods are not with me today. Drink from those. There was a really good YouTube video about like some parent, saying about all of the different things like, yeah, our parents let us out and you had to come back when the lights went on. When I lived in Brooklyn and grew up in Brooklyn, not really grew up in Brooklyn, but my formidable, early years were in Brooklyn. And I remember once those street lights came on, it was time to go in. And the problem was now, like during the summer when the time changed, I was little, I was 7 or 8, and it's still light out, and I had to go to bed because I was young, and I was always upset. But Mom, it's still light out. So the YouTube video was talking about like how the kids in our generation, kind of grew up like their parents, said, don't come back in the house until the lights, they wanted you out. They didn't care where you were. Times were a lot safer back then. I'm sure there was still a lot of bad things going on, but our parents, we had the whole community kind of took care of us. 34 fried bologna and hot dogs on a stove. I don't. So, and then they were talking about drinking from a hose, and talking about, oh, you let the water run. The kid was saying, oh, you let the water run to get rid of the bacteria. And the mother's like, no, we let the water run because otherwise it would burn your lips. It was so damn hot. I have to find that video. It really brought back some memories here. Did we see anything? Yeah, it's so different. Pee in a puddle so you can get... I used to pee in a puddle so I can get changed and go back out. Yeah, you let it run to get the hot out. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Any winners here? I'm not even paying attention. I'm having such a good time talking about that. I'm sounding old, and I guess I am. Guess I'm surely not getting any younger. That's a fact. All right, let's do a couple of these double wins, double things. Hey, Ryan. Say hi, Ryan, and I'll subscribe. Hi, Ryan. Is that really your name? It looks like Hamed. Nope, call him Ryan. He wants to be called Ryan. All right, this is a double cash. We're going to scratch off these two numbers. We're going to look for it, and then we're going to look for 3 like prizes. We just won this one, free tickets. So let's try it again. Let's see. This was ticket number 67. We bought a whole bunch of them. Here's ticket number 71. Yeah, those were the good old days. Yeah. The problem is, it's just the world is so screwed up now. 14 and a 15 we're looking for. There's a 16, of course. I don't have any children. I'm kind of, I'm happy that I don't. I love children. But man, I see everybody having a real difficult time with technology and kids and all that crap. Yep. Clean this. That's why we all went home. Yeah, we went home because it was dinner time, to be honest. We went home because, lights went out, lights went on, obviously depending on the time of the year. But, yeah, if you were a friend's house, you couldn't That's right, Mike. That's right. All right, we are, boy, this has been a great conversation. I love it. I love it. We're looking for another 2,000. Boy, that would be a nice. Oh, I thought that was the 2,000 right there. 15. Never saw that one. 10 and a 40. Any winners here? 1, 2. Nothing. Moving on to this one. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves today. I am Ron. You're watching Scratch Off Chronicles. We are live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We try to scratch off about $500 worth of tickets. That's not really true. I buy $500 worth of tickets, but we don't typically get to scratch them all. But who knows? Today is another day. 26, 10, 3, and a 16. Well, I mean, the kids are nowadays, and again, I'm feeling very old when I say it. Kids nowadays, they have a lot more options than we did. We didn't have Atari. We didn't have Nintendo or the internet. So you could either read a book, watch TV. Remember when the TV was only on until 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, and then they'd play the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, and then they'd go off. It would be a static. Who remembers that? I know that game system. Yeah, nothing. I'm gonna do one more of this. I like it. I like it. Well, this has been really a horrible, horrible session for us guys. Um, so it's 17, $20 so far. We probably scratched off a couple of $100 worth of tickets, but again, this is my leftovers from from Sunday, so I'm really not surprised. Let's see if we win any money. Oh, come on, baby. Ooh, wow, that would have been nice. Let's see here. One more 5. Nope. Nothing and nothing. Paintball battles. Yeah. Do I watch professional basketball? I haven't in quite some time. 9, 18. We're looking for a 20 and a 17. I haven't really been too much. I even stopped watching football after the whole kneeling thing. That just kind of pissed me off, and I wasn't going to support them if they weren't supporting the United States. I just felt like they were kicking sand in our face. 4, 4, 17, and a 20. Nothing. Golly. Too young to take a girl to the drive-in theater and try to get her in the back seat. Yeah, we actually grew up, when we moved to Jersey, we actually grew up right by a drive-in theater. Your oldest had Pogs. What was Pogs? I don't remember. The name sounds familiar, Pogs, but I'm not sure what that was. Yeah. Mike, where did you grow up? Did you grow up in Texas? I know that's where you live now. Oops, what am I doing? Not paying attention. 13, 19, 15, and a 36. 9, 28, 12, 16, and a 35. This has just been garbage, guys. 33, 8, 15. Oh, there we go. I just said it. I said, oh, look how much garbage it is. There's a 15. There's a 15. Slammers and Pogs. I don't remember. Texas born and raised. Oh, you are. Most I won. Hey, RD2 9000. That's a tough name. Yeah, how much here online? We had 2 good $500 wins, instant wins off the big sister of this, the $20 ticket. We hit the mega 2 times, and that gave us 2 $500 wins. Last on Sunday, we won a nice $100 win. Yeah, we kind of figure out, in the community, it's probably about a 40 to 50% win ratio, RD. So, yeah, which is fine. Okay, so we have the 15 here. We have a 10. We have a 24. So we have a winner. 15. Let's see what it is. Come on, money. Another free ticket. All right, at least this is a $5 ticket. Another free ticket. Yeah, we didn't have real corporal punishment. Listen, I was a horrible student. I learned how to cut class very early in life, and I stuck with it. No. Did you go to Catholic school, Rosebud? Because in public school, I don't remember corporal punishment. I know that my friends who went to Catholic school had a paddle and would get paddled by the nuns, but that never really happened to us in public school. I went to public school in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, well, Barbara, you didn't really have a choice, you know? You didn't really have a choice. You're a bad girl. I was a bad boy. I was a bad boy. Yeah, I don't want to go into it too deep. I don't want to ruin my sparkling image. Yeah, but I was a bad. Hey, Darren. Yeah, yeah. I definitely hung out with the wrong crowd. I mean, it was the right crowd at the time. It just wasn't really conducive to anything beneficial in my life. And it would be nice if I actually kept in touch with these people, but I haven't. I think we're going for, I don't know, 40 year. Let's see. I graduated in 86. Graduated in 1986. You didn't take no crap from anybody unless it was your disciplinarian. So we had a disciplinarian. I'll never forget him. May he rest in peace, Johnny Ryan. Johnny Ryan was like this 6'5" guy, and we had, we all used to cut school, and we used to go in the back. We lived by a bunch of a forest, a small forest. We used to, the older kids would like bring a keg into behind the school, and we used to just go out after between classes and have a drink. Yeah, crazy shit like that. What is this? Watermelon. I'm just scratching and not even looking. There's a mermaid. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Show us your face. No, I am not going to show you my face. This is a faceless channel. The bonnet. The bonnet. Here we go. You were a good girl. You were accused of that. I lost my temper. Yeah, I'll tell you. Let's see. What's a good story about me getting suspended? Um, oh, here's a good one. Back in the 80s, I guess this is actually in high school. So I graduated high school in 86. I'm going to say it was about 84 or 85. And we were pitching quarters. Pitching quarters, against the wall. You ever do that? Whoever gets closest to the wall, or if you have a leaner, you win. It was quarters. And our disciplinarian came out, and I got suspended for gambling. But anyway, Johnny Ryan. So Johnny Ryan, this big 6 foot guy, and we had beach day. So we lived about a half an hour from Sandy Hook. I don't know if anybody knows that area. It's in central New Jersey. And so we used to all, it was senior cut day, and we would go down and we'd all hang out, all the seniors, or a lot of the seniors, and we'd go down to the beach, and we were underage, but we drank, and all of a sudden, one day the school bus comes. One year, a school bus comes to the parking lot, and out comes big old Johnny Ryan, the disciplinarian, and we're all drinking on the beach and carousing and having a good time. And there, all of a sudden, you see the disciplinarian. He comes up and rounds us up like cattle, like heads of cattle, and gets us back on that bus. And yeah, and obviously the shit went down after that. But that was an interesting, it was much different back then. Now I don't even know, do kids cut school anymore? I mean, I'm sure everything now is done, by computer. I probably, I used to go into class and then I would leave, right? So you'd go into homeroom, you'd get accounted for, and then you'd leave. You just cut out of school, go do some nefarious things like take drugs or, yeah, mostly just drugs. We had a lot of good drugs back in the day that were clean. Not a request. Is that where the gambling came from? Maybe. Maybe. I'm a big gambler. One day my dad went up and told them if they whipped me again, they would have to deal with him. Yeah, huh? Okay, you got it. I don't really have too many expensive cards left, to be honest with you. I don't even think I have a $10 card left. A couple of $5 cards. Now, I tell you what, though, Moses, Hamid, um, Thursday I'll pick up a bunch of $20 cards and maybe a handful of $30 cards. I was in the hospital. I haven't bought anything in the past week. I just got out of the hospital. So these cards that we're playing here are left over from the week before I went into the hospital. But yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll get some bigger denoms. I like the bigger denominations anyway. They just pay out better. So come by Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll have a bunch of $20 and $30 tickets for you. How does that sound? Maybe. Uh-oh. Who got deleted? You had Fruit Loops to the monkey at the zoo in the middle of school. Never got whipped again. You broke the paddle on your butt. Really? I'm sure your dad was pissed off. You go, girl. Patricia. I never had a homeroom. All my classes were not time out. You don't want to go to jail. Thank you. Hey, Vet. How you doing, man? Veteran Scratcher's in the house. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, my dad didn't take any shit, but it wasn't. It was just my bullshit. I was just a bad kid. I wasn't a bad kid. I mean, we never robbed anybody, but we just didn't do things that were smart. Yeah, everybody say hello to Veteran Scratcher. If you haven't joined his channel, he's a lot of fun. Definitely want to subscribe to Veteran Scratcher. Nothing, right? Anything? I don't see anything. All right, 36 likes. That's all we have is 36 thumbs up. I need to at least get to 50. All right, let's see. What are we going to do here? Let's see. Hey, numberific. All right, let's do this. The old Calissa favorite. I got a whole bunch of these. So again, let me just scratch all of this off for us first. And then we'll get into the game. Remember, we have to hit all of the line, the full line, all the numbers, not just one, not just two, unless it's a single or a double. You have to have all of the numbers. Give you a minute to take a look at the card after I finish. Let me pop into the chat and make sure nobody's yelling at me. I tell you, I really miss UK Dave. I really miss him. Hope he's not mad at me that I didn't join in any of his streams while I was in the hospital. Yeah, please double tap that screen. We got 36 likes. I need at least 50. At least 50. Yeah. Yeah. Veteran, it's nice, right? Seeing all your friends. Isn't it nice? You have Rosebud, Calissa, you have Sabrine. She might be here and gone. Mike, always a fun guy. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. If you like scratching off, hit the subscribe button. Always looking for a couple of more subscribers. If we have a 35, 24, or 61 in a winning line, we win double that prize. Nothing. Man, Calissa, you're too fast. 13, nada. 14, nunca. 10, we have a 10. Do we have a 9? We do not have a 9. 69. Mighty fine. 69. 52. I'm going to sound like Dave. I have to rhyme all my numbers. 52. We have a 52. and a 38. What would Mike say to 52 and a 38? I love gambling too. Jeep. What do you like? Jeep. Hi. What kind of gambling do you like? Are you a casino gambler? Are you a slot gambler? Are you a cards? You play poker? Like what's your drug of choice, so to speak? I have 23. Yeah, I have a 23, but I don't have the 14. So if I didn't have the 14 here, I don't even go to the 23 because I need both to win the prize. So if you see me skip over it, it's only because we haven't hit the first numbers. So 21, 44, or a 1, nothing. 65. So here's a perfect example. I don't have a 65, so I don't care if I have a 4 or a 22. Right? 7. I don't have a 7, so I don't care about these other numbers because I need all of them to win the prize. 46. I don't have a 46, so I just skip it. 19. Jeez, Christmas. No 19. 58. I have a 58. What about an 8? Yeah. See how we play it? Yeah, Michelle, you see how we play that? We try to make it nice and easy, right? If you don't have this first column, no need to go to that second column. Remember, folks, double check all of your losing tickets, right? There's more than one time that I have screwed up. We have in New Jersey the $1 million replay, so we scan all of our tickets in and try to win that $1 million replay. And how that works is every quarter they do a drawing. If you win the drawing, I think 10 people, you get $10,000, and then those winners go into an end of year pool for $1 million. And as you can imagine, I have put thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of into the money into the secondary lottery, and I haven't won anything. We spend about $500 per live stream, a little bit less if we don't get through all the cards. So as you can imagine, I have a ton. What am I doing here, guys? I'm not even paying attention. Come on, man. Come on, Ron. Pay attention. Alabama doesn't have tickets? How come Alabama don't have ticks? Only thing I know Alabama is what the movie my cousin Vinny taught me. Awesome movie. 23, 20, 23, 23, 36. Okay, 13, there's my lucky number. 15, 17, 9. I don't know why. I thought every state had scratch offs. I mean, it's a huge money maker. All of this money is supposed to go into the education system in New Jersey, and I'm sure it's going into a bureaucratic deep pocket somewhere. Because the amount of money that I spent, your kids should be getting a great education. If you live in Jersey. The amount of money that I spend on tickets is astronomical. But it's high five. Just for fun. Just for fun. Oh, I like that name. Just for fun. It's high five. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up. I love my cousin Vinny. What a great movie that was. Joe Pesci, boy, he was young, huh? And who was the girl? Rose. What is her name? All right, here we go. We're looking for Marissa Tomei. Yeah, that's who that was. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Really? Hawaii, Alaska, Nevada? Nevada doesn't have scratch-offs? I wouldn't understand Nevada. I mean, Maybe they don't want to take money away from the casinos, I guess. 30, 21. 21, we have a winner. We have a winner. Winner, winner, winner. Let's see if we can get multiple wins on here. We have a winner. An 11, we have a 10, 14. We have another winner. Whoop. Ew. Yup, 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 yup. Mike, Mike, Mike. You know what day it is, Mike? All right, 16. We have two winners. Two winners. Whoever just joined, thank you. You brought me some good luck. 16. And another winner. That's another winner. That's 3 wins on this card so far. 19, 14, and a 21. 19, 14. Let's see if we can get a 10. Let's see if we can get that 10. Here's a 23. 3 winners on this card. It's a $5 card. One of your numbers, 14. There you go. You go, girl. 40, a 38. Come on, 10. A 19. Well, that's another winner. That's 2 19s we have here. Kids. Kids, doing all right. We're doing all right. You think it's $20? I hope it's 20. I got a feeling it's going to be 10. I got a feeling these are $2 wins. But what do I know? I'm just guessing. 19. I really want that 10. 24. All right. Hey, man, this is a fun card. Again, I just bought this card. We haven't played this. I bought maybe a half dozen of them. When I buy tickets, I like to buy the full book, but you get a little bored scratching a full book of the same prizes, the same game. So I try to buy different cards. Oh, and by the way, people say, Ron, you spend so much money on tickets, but I really don't. Here's my key to success. In my smoke shop where I buy my lottery tickets, there is a weekly game that the owner does. You pay $30 and you choose a digit from 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And on Saturday, and you put your name down, you pay your $30. I normally buy 3 of them, so it's $90. And what they do is you could win $300 worth of scratch-offs if you match that number. Now, where do you match that number? That number comes from the Friday pick 3, the middle digit. So if it was 613 on the Friday evening, and you had the 1 on that game at the smoke shop, you would win $300 in scratch-offs, or you can take the cash. Well, I tell you, I spend $90 on it weekly. I have a 33% chance of winning $300 in scratch-off tickets. So, and I win occasionally, right? So that's why you see it. That's why I have so many tickets, is because I win. I win that $300 often because it's worth me spending the $90. The odds are so great, right? I have 3 out of 10 numbers. So when I say I'm buying $300 worth of tickets, I am. Oh, who said $20? That's why I could afford to pay to spend all that money, because it's really a lot of that money I'm just winning from that game. 19, that's a $5 win. And I play that every week. Not last week because I was in the hospital, obviously, but we win quite often because I kind of stack them. 19. What did I miss here? 14. Yep, this is going to be a $20 win. Who called that? Just for fun, you called it. You called it. You were right. That's a $20 win, guys. That's nothing to sneeze about. It's a $5 card. We're going to take that. We're going to take that $20. This is the last ticket of this plus the money. This was a fun game. All right, let's see. Wow, guys, we went through a whole bunch of tickets. Let's bang out a couple of these numberifics and call it a night. It's about 20 to 8. I normally stay around. Another 0 on the end would be much better, let me tell you. Yeah, you're right, buddy. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Hit the bell so you know when we're coming on. Sometimes we do pop-ups if we have extra tickets. We always are buying $500 just to have those tickets available. So whether I'm buying them out of pocket or whether I'm buying them with wins, you know, like I was saying on earlier, these are all winning tickets here. These are all winners. So I need to cash in a couple of $100 worth of winners here. A couple of $100 winners actually. So there's a $100 win right there. Anne Marie, welcome. Hello. So yeah, so we're gonna get a whole bunch of higher denomination tickets for Thursday. Thursday, 6 o'clock, 6 to 8 o'clock. My name is Ron. Welcome to Scratch Off Chronicles. This is one of my favorite pastimes. I hope that you're all entertained. I hope that today was a good stream. I had a lot of fun with everybody today. 19, no 19. If you like what you're watching, hit the subscribe button. Click on that bell icon. 60, 32. Clarissa, we got anything here? 32, no 32. 52. No, we have a 51. If we have a 30, a 6, or a 51 in the winning, we win double. I don't see a 52. 60. Yeah, I got the 60. 52, 70. There's a 70. We know that we have a 60. And how about a 19? 21, 17. 28, we have a 28. 24, we have a 24. We have a 64. We've only won one double on this ticket ever.